I'm gonna be sitting there watching Batman v Superman. Cyborg's gonna come up on like it'll be like Vic Stone catches the pass and there's a touchdown, and I'll be like, "Boo, fuck you, Cyborg! I want Martian Manhunter. Black Panther's better.
I feel like
Marvel, Marvel," and everybody goes, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
it's gonna happen because like I'm like 2 minutes away from yelling about that stupid Grumpy Cat movie. That I really feel like this is like the
He's gonna be
precursor.
on Raw Monday. I'm so excited. It's a she. I'm excited for that. Excuse me.
I'm pissed that Grumpy Cat gets to be on WWE TV before I do. I've only been wrestling for 4 years, and bastards.
Well, but you don't have that cute little face.
I do have a cute little face.
He's
I don't look
frowning right
grumpy
now.
all the time.
Aw, I'm excited.
By the way, this is a total sidetrack for that, but it just made me think of it. I was reading an article about the Grumpy Cat thing. Apparently, Aubrey Plaza is voicing Grumpy Cat.
Yeah,
And
it makes
Oh
me
yeah.
the first comment that I saw after that was, "What the fuck? Aubrey Plaza should be doing other stuff. She should be Catwoman in the next Batman movie." And I was just like, nah. Like, I like Aubrey Plaza. She's great for the real dark humor kind of stuff that she does. She's very attractive, whatever. Uh, Big fan of her fappening photos,
Oh God.
but she is not Catwoman in my mind. And then
No.
about like 2 days after that or whatever, Anne Hathaway was doing some interview and they were like, would you ever do Catwoman again if they wanted to do a spinoff? And she's like, of course, because I loved it and I love having fun with Chris Nolan and whatever. That'll never happen. But
I hate her too.
I love Anne
Can't
Hathaway.
stand her.
Really?
What's wrong with you?
She's like been so good in like every movie.
Not
Oh.
Interstellar.
Well, Interstellar was let down in a lot of ways.
Well, that I cannot.
She was
say.
really good in Les Mis though. For her, she deserved that Best Supporting Actress thing. But a lot of people are talking about the new Batman movies, that there's not a solo Batman movie on the lineup here,
Right.
which is kind of annoying to me because I really want to see. I think Ben Affleck's going to kick ass.
You
Batfleck.
really think so?
I think he's going to do great. I think he's going to even be better than Christian Bale. And
He's gonna be a
that's
great Bruce Wayne.
see, I'm actually more worried about him being Bruce Wayne.
Really?
Yeah.
I could picture him being Bruce Wayne. He's just not physically intimidating to me.
You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the way that he acted in this is a horrible thing to be like, yeah, that's what I want to go for Bruce Wayne, but the scene in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back where he's playing Matt Damon, or no, he's not playing Matt Damon, he's playing Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon's playing Matt Damon, and they're filming Good Will Hunting 2, and he's, being like a real jerk, and the lemon face, oh, lion face, and all that kind of stuff. If he was that douchebag as Bruce Wayne from when he's doing like the public persona kind of thing, I think that would be hilarious and so good for like the flippant playboy douchebag kind of guy. But I think he's gonna be a great Batman because he really, really loves the character. If you listen to the Fat Man on Batman podcast that Kevin Smith does, which is the only podcast that I really listen to,
That's hurtful.
outside of our network. Listen to everything on Fanboys Anonymous.
Nice save.
Yeah. The only podcast outside of our stuff that I listen to, I should word it that way, are the Arkham Sessions and Fat Man on Batman, because Batman's awesome. But Kevin Smith is always talking about how Ben Affleck loves Batman. Like, he made a special room in his mansion that has like a fake entrance and all that, and he was like, because I wanted to make it a Batcave. Like, he loves the fucking character. Apparently the only reason he did Daredevil, well, not the only reason, because he likes Daredevil too, but the main reason he did that was because at that point he figured they were never going to do another Batman movie again because of how much Batman and Robin sucked. So that was like the closest he could get to being Batman. So he really is like a protective fan of it. So I think that'll be good. I think Zack Snyder is going to fuck it up, if anything, because he fucked up Man of Steel. But if they do have a solo Batman movie, a lot of people are talking about we should have the Joker, which might be popping up in Suicide Squad with or without a banana hammock. I don't know.
Yay.
Some people are saying that they should go have another Catwoman thing, that they should do Court of Owls, that they should have Riddler, since we didn't get Riddler in Chris Nolan's movies for some reason. What would you guys like to see them do? Because
oh my god, Scarecrow!
another Scarecrow?
But a really amazing one. Or just Danny DeVito in that penguin costume.
Batman versus Danny DeVito.
Right, he's not even playing a character.
That's all I want. That's all I need. And those like hand prosthetics. That's all I want to see. No biggie.
Well, there's a lot of, because you're really into the horror side of things. There's a lot of really freaky Batman villains that they haven't done yet. Professor Pig is really, really creepy. Of course, they can't make a whole film about Flamingo, but
I guess Victor Zsasz would be cool too.
Yeah, Victor Zsasz only popped up
God.
for a minute in Batman Begins.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, in a weird way, I would love if they. I mean, but it would be weird because they could totally like fuck it up and just have it like just like the video games. Nothing against them. I own them. I love them. But I would love to see more of that like dark Arkham Asylum story, like how he came up and how like the whole thing. I don't want to ruin it for people that haven't like read the graphic novel about it, but I just feel like that would be so cool, and it could be so dark. So good.
What do you think, Dace? What should they do for the Batman films? Because you said before, I don't know how you say this, but that you didn't like the Nolan trilogy.
It got worse as each one came out. Fuck Nolan. I am never seen another movie he touches again. I am
Really?
done with that man.
You didn't like Inception either?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, Inception's so good. That's his best movie.
Fuck Chris Nolan. Since Batfleck's supposed to be a little bit older, I assume it like he's basically the Frank Miller version.
I hope not.
If they're going along that line, where it's Batman versus Superman, I would like this to be like, you know how Marvel does the post-scene credits? Do a post-scene credit with the Joker snapping back into it, like, oh, Batman's back, now I'm back, type thing. I always liked that Dark Knight Returns, where the animated cartoon they did, where Joker witnessed Batman return, and then he went full-blown psycho again. I think that'd be neat. I've always been a fan of the Joker, and every time someone's put a spin on it, it's been interesting. So it'd be interesting to see how they would put a spin on Joker in the later years.
Do you think that the rumor of Jared Leto playing Joker is good?
I think it's if you're aging Batman, why are you going with him?
Right. I mean, unless you put a lot of makeup on him.
Yeah, he seems young to me. You would need kind of the Jack Nicholson style Batman. Or not Batman, but Joker.
He'd be a terrible Batman, Jack Nicholson.
He would, but you would just need that kind of age bracket for it. I don't know who could play it. Just get someone who's batshit crazy. Get that guy Rafi from the League. That'd be fantastic.
See, I'm hoping they don't make Batman too old, because Affleck's not too old.
He's not, but I feel like they're trying to distinguish that he's older in this. Like, he's been around the block. He knows what's going on. Not necessarily linking him to the Nolan films, but, like, yeah, he's got that history with Gotham.
I want him to be Batman in his prime, kind of, from, like, the comics, where there's, like, I say go all into it. Just have, in Batman v Superman, he's already gone through Dick as Robin, and Dick is already Nightwing. Jason Todd's already been killed, and he hasn't had Tim Drake show up yet, and he's depressed because Jason Todd died. Just go straight into that. That's what I would say.
What if they did the Jason Todd story arc?
See, I think if they're going to have him at the end of Batman v Superman kind of reinvigorated with, like, I can trust somebody again, I think you need to already have Jason Todd killed.
Good point. Because
Like-
if the Joker went and
Yeah.
did that would break him.
Yeah, like maybe at the beginning of it, he's not been Batman for, say, a year. Because in the meantime, Jason Todd died and Nightwing went off to go do his own thing in Bloodhaven, and he's building the Brother Eye satellite and spying on everybody because he's got the OMAC stuff going on, whatever the fuck. That's a way to tie in Suicide Squad. And he just doesn't trust anybody else, and he's like, I can't have any partners. I don't want to do the Justice League thing because when people are around me, they die. Like Jason, he got his ass whooped, you know.
Mhm.
And then Superman's this. The one thing that we didn't get to see in Man of Steel, I really want to see in this. Superman is an inspiration. He's the son of hope, so he could be a symbol of hope for Batman. That things can get better and you can trust other people and whatever. And then if you're gonna have Joker in Suicide Squad, I don't know if you really need to have a Joker again in the Batman films, at least not right now. I think go for something different. Go for Court of Owls. Make that a way to bring Tim Drake back into the thing, because Court of Owls have ties to Dick Grayson.
Mhm.
Or do Riddler as, like, if you want to do flashback stuff with all these fucking movies to give the backstories or whatever, make a Riddler try to figure out who Batman is. And he's thinking about how he's Batman. I don't know.
It'd be neat to see them do Freeze. Not
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger Freeze, but Freeze.
Well, they are having Schwarzenegger show back up in the next Terminator film, which...
Chill.
But,
Sing. Dance. Chill.
that would be fucking hilarious if they were just like, guys, we haven't announced it because we didn't dot all the I's and cross all the T's, but we are going to have in 2017 a new Batman movie, and it's going to be Mr. Freeze, and everybody's like, oh, cool, and it's going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's just like, chill out. Like,
And they're gonna bring back the Pop-Tarts. Yay!
and Chris O'Donnell's going to play Nightwing.
And life is complete.
He's like, hey, aren't you older than Ben Affleck? What's going on?